on this island right now. A flash flood has just come up, snakes everywhere. I've seen so many highly venomous snakes so far, and we're going to be camping with them tonight. This is going to be one wild adventure.
Bro, este gajo...
So years back, I actually found an island so deep into the Australian rainforest that's actually surrounded by a creek system. The only way to get on the island is if you actually cross the creek itself. And I remember going there when I was younger and realizing how densely populated this island was with snakes. So many species, so many highly venomous snakes.
Sim, mas isto não é Snake Island, isto não é a Ilha da Queimada Grande, acho eu. I kayak to a remote rainforest island in Australia. Isto não é Snake Island, bro. Snake Island no Brasil. On Snake Island Challenge. Isto é clickbait, bro. Isto não é a Ilha da Queimada Grande, senão este gajo estava morto.
All living in this one little oasis, and I actually nicknamed the place Snake Island and kind of forgot about it, to be honest. But what I'm going to do today is head back to that island, stay there for 24 hours, live off the land, catch my own food, collect my own water, and see if we can find some deadly snakes. Now the only way to get there is via kayak through this flooded creek system, so let's jump in and get the mission started.
Mesmo assim, bro, what the fuck? Oh, mano, foda-se. What? Das invasões do Zoom, não sei nada disso, bro.
This is where my kayak's staying for the next 24 hours. We've got about a kilometre walk ahead of us and then we'll make it to the island.
Mano, eu vou ser sincero, tipo, se eu estivesse neste sítio já me estava a borrar todo. Deixa-me só perceber. Então, a Sara ligou-me. Significa que ela... Não sei. Não significa nada porque ela não me disse nada, só me ligou. Deu-me um toque. Não percebi o que é que acabou de acontecer.
About a kilometre walk ahead of us and then we'll make it to the island. Alright, and we've nearly made it. That rainforest over there is the start of the island. I need to find a shallow place to cross. This is all that stands between me and the island.
Bro, que gajo maluco, mano. Olha a corrente daquela merda, mano.
So much stronger than you think.
Mano, este gajo é louco, meu. Não, eu não sei quem é esse gajo. Ai.
There we go. And we've made it. That was close, I nearly fell then. So the thing about filming, right, is you might have seen my camera filming from the other side on the bank over there. To get that shot, now I have to swim back across the river and get it.
Putos, os australianos são loucos, mano.
Just walking through here, you can see how all the trees are being pushed over by a flood, and it just makes you think, how high was the water like a couple days ago? There's trees that have been pushed down like 20 foot above me. Yes. And there we go. First snake of the trip right there. That right there is a golden crown snake. So this is a venomous species, but he's not gonna hurt me if I do get tagged. So what he's doing is the sun's just coming out right now and these guys are cold-blooded. Hey mate.
What the fuck? Oh man, what the fuck?
So this guy is venomous, but I don't think I'm in any danger right now.
Oh bro. Este gajo está com uma cobra venenosa. Oh puto, mano, que estupidez, puto. Mano, os australianos são mesmo surreais, bro. Desculpem lá, malta.
He just wants to get away. And the way for him to get away is up in that bush right there. Now this creek system is filled with fish. It's a little bit harder now that it's flooded to actually catch them, but I'm gonna use this to my advantage. So I've been seeing spangled perch swimming down these rapids through a couple little sections. So I thought what I'd do is make a primitive fish trap, try to catch a couple and cook them up. I'm actually stacking rocks up into a circular formation to make a bit of a pool at the end. And then as it gets its name, I'm gonna make a funnel that goes from the main pool down into it. And I'm gonna try to scare some fish into it. See if we can get a few.
Holy shit. Mano, este gajo é bem inteligente, puto.
Yes!
Olha, pima.
Spangled perch, baby. Put him there. Yes. Good fish. There was like 4 more that I scared that didn't go in there as well. There we go. He's in there. Look. 1 and 2. Big spangled perch. Oh. Look at that big one just got out. There we go. Oh, yes! That's a big one.
Mano, este gajo apanha os peixes com a mão.
That is a big spangled perch. Let's try get 1 or 2 more.
Mano, como é que é possível,
There we
bro?
go. Fish right there.
Oh,
and
man,
that's
no.
dinner, baby.
Bro, este gajo é surreal.
Hey,
Olha,
there's a
pimba,
massive
mais
storm
uma.
pushing in over there. Since we've now caught some food, I think I'm gonna get a fire going before that storm hits and all the wood gets wet, and we'll cook up these fish. Dig that out. Perfect. Since this fire is so hard to light, I'll just put them up there in the smoke. Grab this one as well.
Puto, este gajo faz fogo assim também, mano. Este gajo tem que ser
Over there like
expert.
that. And they can start to slowly cook. There we go.
Bro. Puto, eu não estou a perceber a vossa cena do fake, tipo... Mas como assim fake? Qual é a ideia? Tipo, imaginem, acham que o gajo foi ali com... Isto é tudo em green screen? O gajo fez isto tudo em green screen, tipo... O gajo levou um helicóptero para ali. E isto são carapaus que ele trouxe. Ele trouxe carapaus de casa, meteu-os ali numa cena com água, apanhou-os e cozinhou-os no fogo, que acendeu com um isqueiro.
Alright, so we've caught food, we have found a couple snakes, but I want to show you the real reason why I call this place Snake Island. I know there's more snakes here. I'm going to finish off this fish, stay in the shade till then, and hopefully the rain brings out some more snakes.
What the fuck, bro?
Literally look at this right now. The water levels are rising so much. Over there is the other side of the island. And I'll show you the creek. There is no way that I'm going to be able to get back across that. So I guess we're actually stuck here for the next 24 hours. Or maybe even longer. We'll see how long it takes for this creek to go down. We literally just got out here and a flash flood has just come through this area.
Mano, a cena que eu não percebo é tipo, quão agressivo é este clima para tipo estar a ser inundado. Porque realmente aquela merda, aquela cena, aquele sítio onde ele está, aquilo está tudo inundado, mano. As árvores estão todas derrubadas e o caraças.
Now I was planning on staying on this island for 24 hours.
Olha, malta, já não vamos ter novos talentos hoje, tá
cannot get across the creek, and it feels different. It feels different actually being trapped here now. But I know that there's a lot of animals trapped with me. I call this place Snake Island for a reason. So let's go see if we can find some, I guess. Yeah, look at that. A little brown tree snake.
Uau.
trapped in these floodwaters. This is
Olha,
there
acabou
he
de
goes in the
cair.
water. Swimming over there. Let's follow him. This place was
mano,
literally
este gajo
dry
vai para
like
dentro
5
d'água
minutes
quase.
ago. Yeah, here we go. Another brown tree snake. Let me get some footage of him.
Uau. Ele vai atrás da cobra, mano. A correr.
Mate,
Elas nadam.
that tree snake has just shot down that hole right there. I reckon that by the rate that this creek's rising, within about 20 minutes or so, that'll be underwater. So many animals getting caught in this flash flood right here. 10 minutes ago, I would have been standing on dry land right here. It's come up so much. And you know what this means? This means there's so much rain upstream. And I honestly think we're gonna get hit by it soon. If all this is getting pushed down, that means a big storm's on its way. Venomous snakes literally everywhere. That's the second brown tree snake we've seen. Snake Island is really living up to its name. So these tree snakes are not only rear-fanged, but they have grooved fangs as well. So what that means is the venom doesn't inject like a hypodermic needle. The venom actually runs down the back of the fang and into the bite site where it's punctured. And I know people who have actually been saved by this. Let's say they've been walking with jeans on, get bitten by a highly venomous snake, but the venom hasn't actually injected because it's just soaked up in the jeans. Whereas hollow tooth fangs work like a hypodermic needle, but luckily these guys don't have that. And that just proves that it doesn't even have to be bucketing down for a flash flood to happen. It's bringing so many animals out of their little hiding places.
Este gajo parece um madeirense, só com o cabelo grande. E vou deixar isto assim.
To try and get cover. Let's go for a little walk and see if we can find any. Yep, there we go. Tick another one off on the list. That right there is a little small-eyed snake. He's really wanting to bite me, hey? Wow. I'd definitely be having to swim across that flash flood if I got bitten by this guy. Highly venomous snake. But yeah, they have a long-acting myotoxin which attacks muscles, including the heart muscle, days after the bite. So he's doing the old ostrich trick on us right here. He's like, if I cover my head, that means you can't see me, right? Look at him up in that hole right there. This place is literally packed with them. That's really cool. Literally lost count at the amount of snakes that I've found on this island so far. And we're just getting started. I don't know if I'm the only one, but this is the stuff that I always thought about when I was younger. I'd always think, oh, what if I did get trapped? I wonder how long I could actually survive for out in the wild. And now we are trapped. There's no saying how many days this creek will be up this high. That creek's just flowing way too hard right now. I'm pretty sure the flash flood has brought out the snakes, but the amount of snakes that I've seen already on this island is crazy. But some of them are highly venomous.
Bro, isto é absurdo. Mano, mas é que é de pensar, porque olhem lá, as raízes destas árvores estão todas arrebentadas, mano. Isto deve passar aqui bué de água. Eu estou a achar mais interessante o facto desta, pá, da morfologia deste sítio do que propriamente as cobras. Ele não está na Ilha da Queimada Grande. Ele está mesmo na Austrália. Num sítio qualquer da Austrália que tem bué floods.
And just down here is yet again another snake on this island right here, and a new species as well.
Não é morfologia que eu quero dizer, é outra palavra. Topologia, desculpem.
This right here is the coastal carpet python. You would have seen a heap of these guys in my videos before. This guy looks like he's just had a feed, he's pretty fat, and that just proves that there is food for these snakes on an island like this.
Não, supostamente é topologia que tem mais... Ou seja, topologia... Foda-se, deixa-me confirmar. Desculpem lá. Agora tenho que ir ver. É está sendo considerado como uma extensão da geometria. A palavra topologia é usada tanto para descrever a seleta de conjuntos utilizados para... Ok. Espaço. Sim, é capaz de ser. Era morfologia. Estrutura e formação das palavras. Não, é mesmo topologia, supostamente. Topografia, é isso, obrigado. Topografia, obrigado. É isso, topografia. Obrigado, malta. É isso mesmo. Muito obrigado, agradecido pela correção. É isso mesmo que eu quero dizer. Bro, olhem para isto, mano.
So it's been a couple hours since that flash flood came through and the water level is dropping a lot. So it's good to know that I'll be able to get out of here. But still, it was so hard getting across the creek when it wasn't flooded. So we'll have to see what tomorrow has to offer.
Man, what the fuck?
Alright, and we got another snake right there. Would you take a look at that? That guy sitting in the tree right there is the highly venomous Stevens banded snake. We got one! That is so cool. I knew they were out in this area. I'd never seen one here before though. So to find one on this little rainforest island is so cool. If I got bitten out here, would I make it to the hospital in time? There's always a chance, but trust me, you wouldn't be in a good way. The venom from this snake will actually make your blood clot, so I cannot afford to get bitten by this snake tonight. Oh, look.
Mano, este gajo está de costas para uma cobra e está a dizer: Ah, eu não posso, pá, não... Olhem, se fosse mordido por esta cobra, será que chegava ao hospital a tempo? Não sei, pá, eu não posso dar-me ao luxo de ser mordido por esta cobra. E está ali sentado de costas para ela.
Starting to pour down. This snake would have 20 or 30 little burrows, hollow trees around this area that he'll go and sleep in throughout the year. And sometimes they'll even stay in these hollow trees and logs for up to 5 months over the colder months of the year. And it's pretty funny saying that they look like a tiger snake because currently there's been no anti-venom derived from this species. So if you were to get bitten by a Stevens banded snake, they'd actually give you tiger snake venom. Here he goes. Oh, drop down here. Come on, mate, you can go. Make a run for it. And that was so cool. We found so many snakes today. All right, we're going to let this little fella be and keep looking for more snakes. Let's go.
Manila anda ali descalço.
Look at this little fella. Right down here. It is literally pouring down rain at the moment, but this is a blind
tira a mão.
snake.
Ai, meu Deus, que impressão, bro.
These guys are often mistaken for earthworms, but you can tell it's a snake by the scales on its body. Its head and tail look identical. And although this guy's probably just trying to escape the rain and the flash flood, often you'll see them out at night, flicking their tongue out and looking for termite and ant mounds. That's what these guys feed on, and what feeds on them are feral cats, foxes, wild dogs, and even bandies, which is another species of snake that only eat blind snakes that I have found in this creek system before. So they're mainly a nocturnal species, but he's probably out here in the day trying to get away from this flood. Oh, I gotta get out of this rain. See you, mate.
Tadinha.
Bye. Alright.
Bro, ainda vais fazer reacts? O que é que eu estou a fazer agora? Estou a jogar um jogo. 4 hours later. Está o gajo morto.
I'm pretty sure it's around 5 o'clock in the afternoon at the moment. The sun's about to go down. Everything's way too wet to have a fire. You saw how
tadinha, porque imagina, a cobra está a viver tranquila na vida dela e de repente leva com água nos cornos.
It was raining on me earlier. I've tucked myself up under this little tree right here, and this is where I'm going to be sleeping for the night. Shouldn't be too bad. I bought a spare pair of clothes, so at least I'm not soaked.
Mano, eu achei que o gajo tinha trazido uma tenda, mano. O gajo vai dormir debaixo de uma árvore, puto. Numa ilha com 300 mil cobras por metro quadrado.
Yeah, it's been about 12 hours since we've been on this island, and man, we've found so many snakes, caught myself some food, and yeah, we're gonna stay here tonight. I heard a story from years ago. This guy in Australia was camping on the beach in a sleeping bag. A death adder climbed into his sleeping bag at night because there's so much warmth in there and they can sense it. Bit him on the neck, and he ended up surviving, but he had to go to hospital. So much warmth in the sleeping bag. A death adder climbed in. This guy in Australia was camping on the beach in a sleeping bag. A death adder climbed into his sleeping bag at night because there's so much warmth in there and they can sense it. Bit him on the neck and he ended up surviving, but he had to go to hospital. That's exactly what I want to hear before I'm going to sleep. But yeah, I'm gonna chill here for the night and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bro, what? Day 2. In Australia.
It's currently day 2. Turned out to be a beautiful day today. The sun's out. I'm still over here on the island at the moment. The creek has luckily gone down. I went for a check earlier this morning. But yeah, it's been 24 hours that we've been staying on this island for. So tired, could definitely go back to sleep, but I got a long journey ahead of me. If you want to see me back here, leave a like, and I reckon if we get to 10,000 likes, I'll come back here with one of my mates and stay out here for 48 hours. See how many snakes we can find in that time here. Yeah, go chuck us a follow on Instagram at Miller Wilson. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and yeah, I'll see you legends again next time. I'm gonna go for a swim and then get out of here.
Mano, isto é mesmo tipo, isto é mesmo merdas que os australianos fazem. I'm gonna come in with me, mate. Quando é que isto foi quando? Quando é que ele fez isto? Estou a tentar perceber. Ele queria 100 mil likes, mas isto é de quando? 6/3. Não, já foi há um mês, mano. Não vai chegar aos 100 mil likes. Lamentamos. Miller Wilson. Mano, este gajo... This is wishlist Snake Island. The real one is off limits. What happened to your kayak during the flood? I love your content, mate. Pronto, ok. Giro, pá. Ele não quer 100 mil. Ele disse 10,000. Eu achei que ele tinha dito 100,000. Disse 10,000? Ah, então vai lá outra vez. E na Austrália, mano, este canal deve ser brutal, mano. Vou seguir este gajo. Vou seguir este gajo, mano. Curti. Ah, o gajo deste chavalinho que faz isto, bro. O gajo deste chaval que faz estas merdas, mano. Brutal, puto. Deixa eu ver qual é que é o mais antigo. Há quanto tempo é que ele faz isto? Há 7 anos, bro. Man, what the fuck, bro? Man. Bro, what the fuck, man? Este chaval, tipo... O gajo era bué chavalinho aqui, puto. E ele já fazia estas merdas.
And the traditional snake charmers of India. Now, not all snake charmers remove the fangs from the snakes or drug them to perform in front of an audience. While the snakes are performing in front of their trainer, it is quite common to see their trainer actually playing an instrument like a flute. But a lot of people actually think that is the music that the snakes respond to. But this is a myth. King cobras can't hear the music that their snake charmer is playing. They actually respond to the movement of the flute instead, which is why I was super excited to test out my... respond to the movement of the flute instead, which is why I was super excited to test out my theory that the king cobra enters a trance-like state when it is fixated with something right in front of it. I first decided to test out this technique by touching this huge king cobra right on its head, but instead of the king cobra being focused on an instrument, we had one of my guides wave a hat right in front of this huge snake. And just like I thought it would, he instantly pulled all of his attention away from everything else and focused right on the hat. He didn't even mind me being centimeters away from him. As you would know if you've watched one of my previous videos, the king cobra is a cannibalistic snake, meaning it eats other snakes. They are also the largest venomous snake in the world and one of the most feared snakes in Indonesia.